Hey everybody, and welcome to day number 37 of the New England Farmhouse project. Yesterday was 36 and that was a big day. That was priming day. So we went through almost 3 gallons of drywall primer as we sealed up all of our drywall and plasterwork that we've been working on. And that's a huge step in any construction project. Once you get past all of that dirty and messy drywall and plaster and sanding, and then you actually seal it up and encapsulate it, you just cut down tremendously on the dust. And I don't know what it is about that, but something about working in a clean environment, it's just like you're coming over the top of a hill on any construction project, and then everything is just smooth sailing down there. So that's a huge point in any job, and we reached it yesterday. So here we are in the hallway between the barn and the farmhouse, and the one thing we said we were going to do differently was we're going to put the sanded paint on first. And then that's what we did. And then we ended up spraying right over it with the primer. And that really made it very easy just to seal it all up and get a very consistent color between the sealing and actually the sanded paint. So I'm really happy we did that. Now we used a spray gun to put all the primer on, and if you ever do something like that and you've got a very big project, the one thing you have to do is you have to cover everything up. So we papered all our windows, we taped all of our doorknobs, we taped all of our light switches, and then we went to town. And like I said, we went through almost 3 gallons of it. And if you've ever had an opportunity to use a spray gun, it really makes things go by quick because you don't have to worry about edging. Because to me, that takes the most time is when you do all the edging in all the corners, because a roller won't reach in there. You gotta do that by hand with a brush. Well, with a spray gun, you don't have to worry about that so much. So we had an opportunity here to use a Wagner sprayer, and I'm kind of excited about that because if you ever use a spray gun, the most important thing about a spray gun is actually the cleanup and how easy it is to clean up. And I'm happy to report that the Wagner spray gun was very easy to clean up. And I even got a video I'm going to put up about how I used it, and you can see the technique that I used and just how easy it is to actually use that. So now that we are done here, we've got all our plastic off in the kitchen and we've got everything opened up. We don't have to worry about all of this dust sort of floating around. Sure, we're going to have some dust from the trim and the floorboards that we're kicking around, but it's not going to be that fine plaster dust that just really seems to get into everything. And now today, day number 37, what do we do today? Well, we got the entire foyer painted. You can see behind me, there's no scaffolding anymore. We took the scaffolding down and we said we weren't going to take the scaffolding down until we had everything done in the foyer, and it is done now. And so if you take a look up here, everything has been painted from head to toe. Now, unlike the other rooms which have a gray wall and then a white sanded ceiling, the entire foyer is the same neutral gray that we have going throughout the entire house. And so we're not really trying to distinguish the part from the ceiling in there because it's so tall in the foyer. And we've got all of these weird kooky angles from the angled roof there, from the jut out around the chimney, that we just wanted to just be impressed by the absolute expanse of it. So since it goes up so high already, we figured that we're just going to help things blend in by having the ceiling color the same color as the walls. Now, what's really going to set it apart is just how high it is and how big it is in this very small house to walk in here. So I'm kind of excited to see how that works out. That was an idea that Liz had floated by, and so she's usually really good and spot on with colors, and hopefully we'll get a chance to meet her at some point. She's a little camera shy. So we've got all of our tarps and papers off now. Here we are in the living room, and the living room is kind of completed, as we said, except for some trim work around the windows and the molding, and of course the floorboards, which are coming in. We've got those on order, and we're expecting them to come in at either the end of this week or next week. And then as soon as the floorboards are in, they're going to get stained, and then we're going to start the stairs. And then once the stairs are in, that brings us all the way upstairs. Now, I'm expecting to take an entire week to do those stairs. It is a serpentine staircase. It's something that I designed myself, and it's going to be really spectacular, but it's going to be a lot of very unique angles and cuts to it. So that's really what I've been dying to get onto. So as I said, now that we've got all of the drywall and all that messiness completed, and we got it all sealed up, these walls are going to get painted, and we're going to finish all of the rest of the painting, and then the floor is going to come in, and then it's just going to be like bang, 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 as we are just riding our wave going down into the final steps of getting this whole project done. And I'm still sticking by my goals, and a lot of people are asking me, am I going to be able to make it? And I don't know. I'm trying. The important thing about having goals is actually to set them. So I'm saying day number 50, and I think we can make it in here. If I don't make it in, well, at least we set a goal and we tried to get there. So thanks for coming in. Thanks for watching me on this journey. Please leave a like. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. It's greatly appreciated. If you have any questions, ask in the comments. And yeah, check back tomorrow or the next day. Hopefully my GoPro will be back and I'll be making regular videos again. So we'll see you all the next one.